As you guys know, the new Mario Brothers movie is out.
Ugh.
Lots of conflicting opinions. The conservasphere is all tied up into a pretzel trying to figure out, why is it making so much money? Is it because it's woke or because it's anti-woke? This is a dialogue that's consumed them somehow, and it just goes to show you just how obscene this argument is when they can't even agree. So let's see here. Here's an album of right-wing YouTubers celebrating its success as anti-woke. Mario Bros is the worst movie in history? Insane critics roasted. So here he is defending this masterpiece.
Wait a minute. Is that Quarter Pounder?
This is, yeah.
Wasn't he defending another thing earlier this week? Someone getting ripped off by an MCN.
Oh, yeah, I know it. He was defending me.
He was Quarter Pounder with the...
Sometimes he comes
with
through.
The assist, dude.
Sometimes he comes through, you know. He goes...
Oh, now I must defend Ethan Klein. It is one of the most difficult things I have
Dude, he's such a merc. Like, he is a mercenary. He doesn't... It's so obvious that he's just, like, straight up saying whatever he thinks, like, other neck-bearded dudes like him want to hear.
Yeah. He's a fan. We actually know that for sure. I don't know what's this channel, Yellow Flash?
There are so many of these. I was shocked when I was looking for these last night. All of these channels that you've never heard of before, they're all quartering clones. They're all like late 30s, mid 40s, white guy with the beard in a room full of toys, just like the quartering, and they all have like 500,000 subs.
I don't get it. Like, shouldn't you be embarrassed?
No,
like, you should be embarrassed.
They're getting paid like way more than they would make.
But even then, you should still be embarrassed. Like, you're presenting yourself. If you're right wing, it's all about aesthetics. You got to present yourself as this like macho figure.
No, look at the quartering. His success defies all logic. He's like the embodiment of a
soy guy.
Of just like, I mean, yes, his whole essence is soy.
Well, I think that's because a lot of people look and act exactly like him on the right. So they're like, oh, he's just like me for real. Type shit, you know what I mean?
So anyway, this guy, Yellow Flash, Mario just exposed critics, you guys. Make him gay. Woke media has meltdown over the Super Mario Bros. Not including LBGT content. The letters are mixed up.
They're a little mixed up, but...
Oh my God, there's a war going on.
Woke elites get destroyed after they trash Super Mario Bros. Hilarious backlash.
And Chris Pratt seems to be the hero. Of
he's saying F the elite.
That's right. Midnight's Edge. Super Mario Bros. Humiliates Disney and establishment critics by rejecting wokeness. Dude, y'all. I mean, it's like this is such an expose on this whole system. It's so nothing to do with wokeness that they can't even agree on it. And they're still pumping out these videos based on like the thinnest
premise. It is literally the Super Mario Bros. Okay? Like this is not a character that is known for even speaking. Okay? The idea that like this has like legitimate, well thought out ideological underpinnings is so silly. It's as far as like the age-old trope of like man saves the princess or whatever. I think what was it? That was the original argument that like Gamergate weirdos fucking hated, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Who did that originally? Anita Sarkeesian? Was that her name?
Oh, what did she actually make a thesis about how Mario?
Yeah, and like that's why everybody. That was one of the many things that
it is like 50 years old to be fair.
Like the reality is, it's just super old school and not in any serious like ideological way. There are, I think, literally Nintendo's very weird with this, but they have like actually trans characters and stuff sometimes. They like hide in plain sight.
Oh.
Even you wouldn't expect it from like a Japanese company that started in like 1881. You know what I mean? But they do that sometimes. But other than that, it's just a movie, man. It's just a movie. Like I say this to liberals who constantly look to like their content consumption to make sure that they're moderating it, make sure that it's like actually ethically good when you have good characters doing good things. Like I tell them to shut the up and calm down, and I will, bring that same energy. Yeah, there it is. Berto.
That successful either.
Yeah, nobody's getting 50 million deals.
Although,
and then turning them down.
So as you guys can see, there's a ton of movement there on celebrating Mario, or saying no, Mario's woke. But here comes Steven Crowder. Okay,
yeah, and they don't need to do it.
One of the sweet boys, one of the darlings of the right, here with Alex Jones. No, he has a different opinion about.
No. Crowder agrees with all of these people. You're thinking it's the next conservative grifter that
it's
takes the opposite position.
So wait, once again, I'm saying Mario's woke,
Tim
right?
Pool is the dissident. Here's Crowder.
Anything with soccer because it's already there. So the Mario Brothers movie, though, by the way, this is a good example. It's not even necessarily anti-woke. It just shuns the idea of trying to be woke. So obviously the voice actor, Chris Pratt, who's a known Christian, I believe he's more...
His premise
known Christian.
He's out of the closet.
Bro,
we're so proud of you, Chris Pratt.
It's
you
like
come out of the closet as a white Christian man.
Dude, conservatives love portraying the idea that like there is a Holocaust-style situation happening for white Christians in America. Like, oh, he's so brave for coming out as a white Christian man in a country that was built by and still run by predominantly white Christian men. It's so brave. Thank you.
It is. It's so brave, and he's out of the closet. I'm sure he's going to get lots of shit for being a white Christian man, but he's brave. And Crowder, I'm glad you're showing solidarity.
Conservative. He said this is the soundtrack to your youth. You don't want someone to come along and cynically destroy it. I fully understand that. You do not want that to happen. And by the way, critics did not like the movie.
What the bro? So
wait, he didn't even say anything. Wait, what? No, he literally just said like he took a lot of care and consideration.
He's like, I used to play Mario Brothers. He's like, there you go. He doesn't like trans people because he wants things to be the way they were.
Okay,
like Mario Bros.
To be fair, Chris Pratt probably might not like trans people. Let's be real.
Right.
In his own personal expression.
But that statement, your thesis is weak there, buddy.
Yeah.
Look at the contrast. Critics had 56%, whereas the audience had 96%.
I love
that's
it. This
never
is my favorite
happened.
thing.
That's never happened before.
Bro, this is my favorite fucking thing that people do. It's like, wow, look at us. We're fighting back against like the woke critics because the audience score is like way higher. Like, dude, review bombing still exists, okay? I'm not even saying this is a bad movie. I don't know. People that I do trust have said like it's kind of mid.
That's what everybody said.
Yeah, it's like fine. It's bubblegum. It's kind of mid.
Yeah.
I had high expectations for it though. I do like the franchise. I thought that it would be good. So I am a little disappointed by people saying that it was kind of mid. But as far as like the movie critics saying it's not good, it's at 56, and then the audience saying 96, like that doesn't say anything. It's like the people that use Google Trends to be like, wow, like a lot of people are, talking about abortion. Like, yeah, people Google that all the time. You're not using it appropriately. Like, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean what you want it to mean. You can use it in whatever way you want to.
This is insanely desperate.
Let's read a quote here from a critic. Said, it's a fan service above all else, regressively so. This is Eric Marchand.
Dude.
I mean, probably.
Such a dumbass.
Wait.
I think he just means that, like,
it's just full of
the movie
Easter eggs.
sucks. It just went backwards. It's going backwards.
He's saying that the movie
like
is
you, Crowder. I mean,
so full of... The movie is just slammed with fan service and nothing more. That's what he's saying. Which is kind of funny because, like, as a critic, you're doing critique on the Mario movie.
No, regressive means that it goes too straight. Progressive is trans. Regressive is straight.
Yeah,
less straight, more gay.
Words, what do they mean? Can they mean different things under different circumstances? No. I'm Steven Crowder, and this is what we're going to get to the bottom of today.
It's incredible, though. They're really trying to prove this thesis so much, and there's just no evidence.
Portraying a threadbare story around iconography linked to source material just isn't enough. It's a video game, and by the way, it's not.
There you go. See, he said it all. It's a video game.
I mean, it's not. It's a film based on a video game.
Right.
They're not rating.
Has
video
Crowder
game.
seen the movie?
Even a video game with a real story when you go back to it, okay?
A series of
So I think they're just doing like this mega straw man where they act like everybody on the left is like pissed off about this movie when it's zero of it.
Yeah.
They're like, everybody chill, libs. It's just a movie. Everyone's like, I don't care. So there's that. Let's see. But here comes Trouble in Paradise. Is this Tim Pool here?
Uh-oh.
Twitter has turned into a complete war.
Wait, who the f is this guy?
This is one of the people. I think it was actually the one that you were asking about.
Just no, it was a different.
Oh, it was
Josiah Rises.
Yeah.
Not like he rises. He's up.
He's up.
Listed this. Oh my God, this guy took my advice. He's just quartering junior.
Yep.
It's wild. If you're gonna emulate yourself after somebody, choosing the quartering is like wild, man.
It's the 8th pounder.
Mm.
Zone today over the new Super Mario Brothers movie that is coming out this weekend, and a lot of it has to do with.
He goes, the liberals are so triggered. This movie is coming out this weekend. And it's like, dude, chill.
To the 95% fresh from audiences, and the critics have this to say. While it's nowhere near.
All right, dude. Well, good for you, man. This guy. Oh, well, only 30,000. So here he's begging for subs. If you guys want to help him, I don't know. Help me reach 400,000 subs. I mean, I'm not above that. Help the guy out. You know, he's got good takes. Here's another one. Again, they talk about virtue signaling. This guy's sitting here in like a thin blue clamshells.
Wait, what the what is he wearing? Dude, this is
the thin
so,
blue clamshells.
This is so awesome. This goes back to the age-old.
Fisher's right.
This goes back to my thesis that everyone ultimately becomes a liberal. Like, everyone is a liberal at the end of the day. Neoliberal, capitalist monoculture is so pervasive. It doesn't matter if you're literally living in the mountains and then come down in the Kabul or whatever, or not Kabul. It doesn't matter if you're the Taliban. It doesn't matter if you're a right-wing guy who's like supposed to be like yee. Ultimately, everyone becomes a Funko Pop collecting liberal. Everyone.
What is this shirt,
crying
though,
about
legit?
like media, crying about like the politics in my media. I'm
Yeah,
so
no.
mad.
Not woke enough. Critics slam Super Mario Brothers. It's literally not happening. Clamshell Lives Matter. He's doing. He's got the hat.
You
now.
are so fascinated by this.
What the is it? I mean,
I don't know. I don't know how to
forever.
interpret. I don't know how to interpret what I'm looking at there.
It looks like maybe Phantom of the Opera merch. It looks maybe like a mask. I got to know. So here is the same guy who just decried it or celebrated it as anti-woke, talking about it being too woke 3 months ago. You got to get your stories straight, Jack.
Peach just taking charge. Peach just taking charge. Stands up right there. Like right at that moment right there, when I saw that, I was thinking Bo Peep from Toy Story 4.
Bro, I'm so straight. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Bro, I see this stuff. It actually does radicalize me. I become one of those like Joe Rogan style, like, what is it? Like strong men make good society.
Yeah.
Good
Strong
society.
men, yeah.
Weak society make men weak. Weak men make bad society. Bad society get owned by strong men. Like that. That's what I turn into. I'm like, go die in a war. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing?
Go, the Ukrainians need help, brother.
Yeah,
They're
go
the front now.
to Ukraine. Why do you know the names of these characters? He's like, oh,
Dude, Toy Story 4. That's
bro,
like
he pulled
deep
out
lore.
a Toy Story reference, dog. Like, you're a
What was the
fucking whole
character?
ass adult. What's wrong with you?
Pull up the picture. He just drew. He flew right off that. He took that right from the back of his mind.
Right at that moment right there, when I saw that, I was thinking Bo Peep from Toy Story 4.
Bo Peep from Toy
Like,
Story 4.
if you actually loved it.
I know what going on. They had a whole culture war about Bo Peep, probably.
Yeah,
Dude.
she was too girl boss.
Bro, this is like, you can't even enjoy the commentary unless you read the manga. Like, you need to know all 11 editions of like prior culture war shit that
You
went
guys
unnoticed.
recall, Bo Peep from Toy Story 4 was the beginning in this long culture war of making women look strong.
Yeah, hello, I'm the woke mind virus defender, and today I'm logging on to tell you about my encyclopedia knowledge of Toy Story.
I tell you what, man, if they only had Peach doing like housework or something
Sewing.
like that, it'd be a good movie.
She should be sewing.
She should be it's
Doing
like,
the
bro,
lawn.
what are you even saying? She's not allowed to fight for her rights, bro?
It's me, Mario. Princess Peach, why don't you get back in the kitchen and make me a sandwich?
What the?
It's actually a quote from the film. I pulled that.
Okay, now I get why they like it.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Put down that axe and make a sandwich, why don't you?
Ray Skywalker, and she seems to dominate the rest of the trailer. Mario's the bumbling idiot. Again,
Well, are you not the bumbling idiot?
Which is, by the way, which is
You were
very
Mario.
uncharacteristic of Mario. He was never portrayed as the bumbling idiot in any of the Nintendo games that I certainly played.
I mean, kind of, right? He walks around in shit. He goes down sewer pipes. He's like ducking his head down like a little beta male. It's not, he's just bumbling his way. He's like Mr. Magoo, really. So anyway, here's where we have fun. Okay, this is where the big fissure takes place. But here's Tim Pool. Now, what's he doing? Tim Pool comes against the grain. He says,
so
no,
brave.
Mario movie is woke. He's putting his foot down. Girl boss Peach is invincible, and Mario is incompetent. Conservatives are wrong, he says.
Mm-hmm. You
guys got it all backwards. This video is actually getting a ton of hate because I love this, man. Let's see. Tim, the studio originally had a far more girl boss storyline. Okay, good. They toned that down. Nintendo forced them to tone it down and elevate Mario. Okay, thank God.
According to who?
Thank God.
How do you know that?
They know that. I am not sure about this one. Mario's first mission would probably be a challenge for him. Oh, see, now I love that. Mario apparently in the movie had a really hard time on his first challenge. And they're like, bro, it would take you time to learn how to jump through Mushroom Kingdom too. They literally say shit like that. Mario isn't stupid in the movie. He's inexperienced. There's a difference. He's thrust into this world he knows nothing about, but overcomes that by the end, Tim. Yo, dude.
I think this is one of those situations where even if you're in the right, just simply describing it is frustrating. Like you've been owned. It's like a Reddit debate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you write a fucking paragraph on a subreddit, doesn't matter if you're right, doesn't matter if you're wrong by default. You've automatically been owned. If you defend the ethics of the Mario movie in either direction, you're wrong. You've lost.
Mario isn't incompetent. And Peach praises Mario for his masculine traits and persistence.
And it sucks because I'm going to have to end up doing this now.
That's you. Well, take note. Peach is depicted as competent, but her immediate success she's embarrassed about, like a good woman should be. And she is more impressed by Mario's persistence through failure.
No way does it say that.
Which
What?
Like a good woman should be.
Oh my God.
I made that up. But he says, but her immediate success she's embarrassed about, which is like, what the f? That's a feminine trait. Mario isn't competent. He's weak. But him being able to triumph despite his weakness is the message of the story. Tim, go ahead. Finish
And when
your
you're
point.
dealing with one of the most popular pieces of intellectual property in human history, Mario Brothers, it's bound to make a bunch of money. So here's what I did. I went to go see the movie because I think it is particularly culturally relevant. Now, to be honest, I didn't really want to see the movie a little bit. I like Mario. I grew up playing Mario. I'm interested in seeing how they could do this movie, considering back in the 90s, they made some weird movie. So, warning, spoilers.
No.
But I'll just say it right now. After going and watching the movie, I would say on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of how woke the movie is, I'd give it a 6. Meaning...
I give it a 6, folks. All right, so there it is. We've got opinions all over the board.